Have you ever felt utterly let down by love? Like you're caught in a relentless cycle of heartbreak, disappointment, and confusion. You've given your heart fully, yet all you seem to receive in return is pain. Exhaustion settles in, not just physical, but deep within your soul. It feels like the easiest choice might be to give up entirely. But here's the difficult truth. Walking away won't bring the peace your heart craves. Before you close that door forever, pause and listen carefully. There is another way, a path that has always existed, quietly waiting for you to rediscover your strength. This path is illuminated by timeless wisdom, Stoic wisdom, that can help you rise above the hurt and transform your pain into resilience. So stay with me, because these powerful lessons will guide you toward healing, inner strength, and clarity like never before. Ready to reclaim your peace? Let's dive in. 1. Love without attachment. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "Love in such a way that you are not dependent on the object of your love." What does that truly mean? Imagine love as a gift, not a contract with fine print or conditions attached. The more we cling to someone, the more fear creeps in. The fear of losing them, the anxiety of their absence. When love is tied to expectations, we set ourselves up for inevitable disappointment. But what if love could be something freer? Something you give without strings, without needing it to guarantee your happiness. This is love without attachment. Picture a bird perched gently on a branch. It doesn't desperately cling to that branch to keep itself safe because it trusts its own wings. It knows that even if the branch falls, it can fly. That's how love should be. Not the foundation of your life, but a beautiful addition to it. If you can learn to love someone while understanding that nothing lasts forever, you'll unlock love in its purest, most liberating form. This kind of love doesn't suffocate, it frees. It doesn't bind, it uplifts. 2. You don't control others, only yourself. One of the most painful mistakes in love is trying to control what is beyond your power. Stoicism teaches us a fundamental truth. The only thing we truly control is ourselves, our thoughts, our actions, and how we react. Love becomes painful when we expect others to behave or feel exactly the way we want. But here's the undeniable truth. You cannot force someone to love you, nor can you make them stay by your side. Imagine holding onto a rope so tight that it burns your hands. The tighter you grip, the more pain you endure. That rope symbolizes your attempts to control another person's feelings or actions. Holding on only causes suffering. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, it is profound wisdom. You have power over one thing, the way you respond. If someone chooses to treat you poorly or walks away, you have the strength to walk away too. Focus on improving yourself, not changing others. Channel your energy into becoming the best version of yourself. When you grow in confidence and peace, the right people will naturally be drawn to you, not because you forced it, but because you embody the love and respect you deserve. 3. Resilience through adversity. Picture a sturdy tree standing tall in the midst of a fierce storm. Its branches bend with the wind but never snap. It remains deeply rooted in the earth, grounded and strong. That tree is a perfect symbol of resilience, the kind you need to weather the storms of love and life. Marcus Aurelius, another towering Stoic figure, taught that adversity is not a curse but an opportunity for growth. Every relationship faces storms, moments of pain, conflict, and challenge. But these hardships don't have to break you. They can make you stronger, deepen your character, and teach you valuable lessons. Like the tree, stay rooted in your values and in your true self. Let the winds of adversity bend you, but don't let them break your spirit. Resilience is showing up for yourself and for your relationships, even when the going gets tough. Building on the strength resilience brings to love, let's explore how enduring hardship can deepen your connection and fortify your bond. Moments of crisis are not just obstacles, they are opportunities. Resilience in love means learning to bend without breaking, to embrace hardship without surrendering hope. Like the mighty tree with deep roots weathering a fierce storm, love becomes stronger and more unshakable when it endures the challenges life throws at it. When you hold on through difficult times, your love grows more profound, more steadfast. Adversity becomes a silent teacher, shaping you into better partners, more compassionate, more understanding. 4. Focus on virtue, not pleasure. In relationships, it's tempting to chase after quick pleasures, the easy thrills, the fleeting moments of joy. But Stoicism reminds us to focus on something deeper. Virtue. Imagine a sculptor patiently carving a block of stone, shaping it slowly into a masterpiece. He doesn't rush toward instant gratification. Instead, he works with care, crafting something meant to last. Similarly, love shouldn't be driven by short-term satisfaction, but by the steady practice of kindness, patience, honesty, and respect. Over time, these virtues build a relationship that's solid and enduring. Seneca taught that true happiness doesn't come from chasing fleeting pleasures, but from living virtuously. When you prioritize virtue and love, your bond transforms into something deeper and more meaningful. Quick pleasures fade, but virtue creates lasting connection. So instead of seeking temporary happiness, invest in your character and nurture each other. This is how relationships truly flourish. 5. The power of perspective. Perspective shapes everything in love. Marcus Aurelius believed our thoughts create our reality. And nowhere is this truer than in how we see our relationships. Picture two people gazing at the same mountain. One sees an insurmountable challenge, the other an exciting opportunity to climb. How you interpret your partner's actions can either build or break your relationship. If you view difficulties as overwhelming burdens, they will feel just that. But if you shift your perspective, those same challenges become chances for growth. Love thrives when you choose to see the positives, even when things aren't perfect. Focusing on your partner's strengths and the good in your relationship helps you navigate tough times with grace. A simple change in perspective can turn conflict into an opportunity for deeper understanding and connection. After all, love is as much about how you choose to see it as it is about what you feel. 6. Patience is a virtue in love. Patience is the quiet force that allows love to grow. Imagine a farmer planting seeds. He doesn't expect flowers overnight, but carefully nurtures his crops, trusting that with time they will bloom. Love works the same way. In a fast-paced world, it's tempting to rush, to want everything immediately. But real love takes time, understanding, and care. Patience helps you overcome obstacles, deepens your empathy, and strengthens your bond. When you embrace patience, you build a foundation where both partners can grow together. Remember, love isn't a sprint, it's a journey. The more patient you are, the stronger and more lasting your relationship will become. 7. Live with integrity. Integrity is the cornerstone of trust in any relationship. Picture a lighthouse standing tall during a raging storm, doesn't waver or bend to the winds. It remains steadfast, true to its purpose. Living with integrity means aligning your actions with your values, even when it's hard. Acting with honesty and authenticity builds a foundation of trust and respect. Marcus Aurelius believed that integrity was essential not only for oneself, but as a guiding light for others. When you live with integrity, your relationships gain clarity and strength, creating a bond rooted in truth. Continuing from the importance of living with integrity, remember that strong relationships are built on a solid foundation of truth and honesty. Just like a lighthouse standing tall amidst turbulent seas, your relationship needs a beacon of honesty and respect to guide it through the storms. Integrity isn't always easy. Sometimes it requires courage to be truthful and authentic, especially when challenges arise. But it is the key to lasting love. It strengthens your bond and creates a secure, honest environment where love can truly thrive. 8. Self-love is the foundation. Self-love is the wellspring from which healthy relationships flow. Imagine a spring of water that continually replenishes itself. It never runs dry because it nurtures itself first. In the same way, self-love allows you to give love freely without fear of exhaustion or depletion. If you don't respect and love yourself, it becomes difficult to offer genuine love to others. By embracing self-love, you build a strong emotional foundation that enables you to love from a place of wholeness. Without it, relationships can slip into codependency, draining both partners. When you prioritize self-love, you empower yourself to set healthy boundaries, be authentic, and create deeper connections. Remember, you can only fully love others when you truly love yourself. 9. Let go of the past. The past can feel like a heavy burden, weighing you down and holding you back. Stoicism teaches that clinging to past pain only prolongs your suffering. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can control how you respond to it. Picture yourself trying to walk forward while dragging a massive rock behind you. It slows your progress and drains your energy. This is exactly what happens when you dwell on heartbreaks, regrets, or betrayals. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The present moment is all you ever have." If someone has hurt you, take the lesson, then let the pain go. If you made mistakes, learn from them and move forward. You deserve peace, but you must choose to release the past to find it. The more you let go, the lighter you become. Don't allow yesterday's wounds to block the path to your future. 10. Acceptance of change. Change is the only constant in life, and love is no exception. Think of the changing seasons. Flowers bloom vibrantly in spring, only to fade in autumn, yet they bloom again. Relationships follow similar cycles. Sometimes love flourishes, other times it faces challenges. Accepting change within love allows both partners to grow together. Change doesn't signify the end. It opens the door to evolution. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as a natural part of your journey. By accepting that change is inevitable, you empower yourself and your partner to adapt and transform. Change can bring fresh perspectives, new experiences, and even stronger bonds. Love deepens when we welcome change rather than fear it. 11. Never beg for love. Love given freely is beautiful. Love begged for is exhausting. If you find yourself pleading for someone's attention, affection, or commitment, it's not love, it's dependence. Stoicism teaches us self-respect and inner strength. Epictetus said, "If someone does not want to be with you, let them go. Imagine desperately holding on to someone's sleeve as they try to walk away. You lose your dignity and prolong your suffering. The right person will never make you feel like you have to convince them to love you. If someone takes you for granted, step back and allow them to experience life without you. When you stop begging, you reclaim your power. Walk away with your head held high, and the right love will find you, not out of pity, but out of genuine admiration. 12. Build strong boundaries to protect your peace. Boundaries are essential for healthy, respectful relationships. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize our peace and guard it from unnecessary disruptions. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free," reminding us that setting boundaries is a courageous act, not a sign of weakness. Boundaries prevent resentment and ensure both partners' needs and values are honored. They aren't about control, but about preserving the relationship's integrity by giving each person space to grow individually. Without clear boundaries, relationships can become toxic, leading to burnout, frustration, and emotional imbalance. By communicating your boundaries clearly, you show self-respect and teach your partner how you want to be treated. Healthy boundaries foster deeper trust, respect, and fulfillment. Don't hesitate to establish them. They protect your peace and strengthen your bond. Love is not a destination, but a journey that demands patience, acceptance, and growth. By embracing these Stoic lessons on love, you gain the wisdom and strength to navigate your relationships with grace. Remember, you hold the power to shape your peace, to embrace love in its truest form, and to release what no longer serves you. If you found these lessons helpful, please like, comment, and share this video. Let's continue to grow together. Stay stoic, stay strong. Thank you for watching.